It's Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Golden State Warriors have had a long, long journey and are on the cusp of achieving their dreams. With everything on the line, they could be crowned champions with one more victory. Only one obstacle remains as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals here. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You look at the Rockets, it's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
Yeah, and despite being in that 3-2 hole, they've got reason to feel confident coming into this game. I mean, this building is charged up, and I'm not sure these fans will let them lose tonight.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Houston shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
Now here's Paul. Capella inside. Looney on him. And it's Capella missing.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls for Looney. Good on both. Here's Paul. To Tucker. Capella kicks to Paul. Gordon against Iguodala. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. They came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Right, you could tell they were in a groove all night. They looked comfortable, they didn't rush. It was gorgeous execution.
Looney passes to Curry. Green breaking loose, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor. Yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Passes to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson dishes to Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Hall finds Harden. Here's Tucker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. Looney passes to Curry. Here's Looney. The pass to Iguodala. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Green. Shoots over Tucker. The Rockets pull it in. Gordon with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Good D by Harden. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Outside Gordon. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
His main concern going into tonight's Game 6 was that some of his guys may view Game 7 at home as a safety net. He told them, you don't want to punt this one because you think you'll win the next one. Momentum is a monster. We can play 1 game or we can play 2. Kevin, we'll see if they can wrap it up tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Iguodala.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harden, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Outside Green. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I just love the hard-nosed attitude of Andre Iguodala. When he's on the interior, he's so good at getting the defense to foul him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here is Harden. He's got 5. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one at the line is good.
And you know this, Kevin. We most closely identify Stephen Curry with his three-point shooting. But the reality is this guy is a threat from any place on the floor. He is constant pressure on the defense.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Right side, Gordon. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 5. And here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. But they recover it. That's a 2 from Paul. And that one hits back iron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Down low. From deep, Iguodala. A three-pointer is right on target. Iguodala's got 6.
Well, Kev, we know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Harden. Rocket 6. He kicks to Tucker. Connects from three-point range. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. Shumpert with some nice deep. Rockets trail by 5. Harden left side. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good from outside. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Houston will take it the other way. On the wing, Gordon. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Livingston looking for the opening. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Draymond Green, 4th.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. For the Rockets, Nene comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Livingston. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Drills it from outside. Iguodala's got 9.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Now here's Harden. He's covered by Livingston. It's Harden with the drive. No good there. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Harden outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Green dishes to Iguodala. It's good. 11 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Over in the corner, Livingston. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Rivers. And here we go, Shumpert running it up the court. He feeds it to Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
And there's the pass to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry way outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. The Rockets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
And the Warriors with some changes. McKinney's checked in, and it's Thompson in for Steph Curry. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Outside Shumpert. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The tray. Thompson misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Shumpert kicks to Harden. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tucker. Good on the 3-point shot. Tucker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Pass to Thompson. Over Harden, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Right back after this break. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare, rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Jonas Jerebko out there with Looney. And it's McKinney in at the 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Livingston. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Ball finds Rivers. those three-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Livingston passes to Thompson. Over Rivers. And another basket for Golden State.
It takes nice touch that close to the rim. And Klay Thompson, yes, he's got that in his game, too.
Pass to Rivers. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Curry's checked in for Shaun Livingston.
One shot, gentlemen.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Warriors leading by 7. Curry from deep three-point land. This ball grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
They double-team Curry. Looney kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Down low. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Jerebko the pass to McKinney. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And, you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
You know, I don't think so, Greg. The defense will give up that deep a shot all day. You got to continue to move the basketball.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Rivers. Thompson misses. Rockets trail by 7. Rivers in the corner. Paul against Curry. Capella trying to free himself up, and it's Paul missing. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. That bucket in no time at all. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. James Harden comes in for Austin Rivers. And the Warriors also making a change. Bell's checked in. And Tucker has it in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Tucker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you got to love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now Thompson. He's got 13. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 3 from Harden. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
The 3. Curry can't get it to go.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Paul finds Harden. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Thompson for three. Passes it to McKinney. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. McKinney's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he can knock it down, and he does.
Paul against Curry. Back to Harden. From past the arc. Harden missing again.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Here's McKinney, defended by Gordon. Looney passes to McKinney. Misses the three. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Outside Gordon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. James Harden is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
McKinney kicks to Bell. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry from deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Curry against Paul. Right side Gordon. Back to Tucker. The three. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 7. Curry deciding where to go with it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry against Paul. They double team Curry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
And Bell kicks to Curry. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Iguodala against Harden. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Looney kicks to Bell. Iguodala against Gordon. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Andre Iguodala is such a physical player. His frame allows him to take contact and get a shot at the goal.
The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good. Rivers, he's checked in for Capella. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Iguodala drops them both. Here is Harden. He's got 16. To halt the run, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Harden. Warriors leading by 9. Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Iguodala against Harden. Ball finds Harden, and the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon against Bell. Shoots the 3. And it's Gordon missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Listen, we all understand Jordan Bell can get off his feet in a hurry. That is nice.
Iguodala against Harden.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Back to Thompson. Curry is inside, defended by Paul, and a wide open look for Iguodala. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston the other way now. Rivers scanning the floor. Paul outside, back to Rivers. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Harden against Iguodala. Harden kicks to Paul. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And no doubt Paul is still a top-tier point guard, a determined defender, and, of course, a remarkable distributor.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-5 run. Curry kicks to Thompson. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 15. It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Harden. He's got 19 inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Fader on the way. Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Paul kicks to Rivers. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Golden State. The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. Curry fires from way outside. The rebound by Harden. Rockets trail by 12. .131 left in the first half of basketball. Gordon. And no good that time. Good D by Bell. Iguodala kicks to Green. The pass to Curry. They double team Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
.112 left to play here in the second quarter. Curry against Rivers. Pass to Harden. Kicks it to Tucker. Paul outside. He had a nice open look right there. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
To the inside. Iguodala. No good.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Gordon, the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Another shot. Green, no luck. Rockets trail by 7. That's a 2 from Paul. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they ramped up their intensity, forced good things to happen, and now they're right back in it.
Pass to Livingston. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. Well, for Golden State, they're locked in a battle tonight And knowing that they're desperate to clinch the series here in Game 6, it's likely to be a rough, grinded-out second half. They don't want to let this opportunity get away from them. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Curry has been sensational.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
Yeah, I don't think we can expect them to do anything other than lean on him in the second half as well, especially as the stakes get raised.
Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Gordon, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Paul against Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Houston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw drops for Harden. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Harden's got 22 points.
You know, that's an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Curry finds Green. Curry on the wing, defended by Paul. Curry passes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good. Thompson's got 18 points.
Well, Klay Thompson showing you right now he's got all 3 levels on the offensive end. In the mid-range, yes, sir.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harden against Iguodala. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The shot by Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden kicks to Paul. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Drills the three-pointer.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Here's Looney, guarded by Tucker. Outside Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 16.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, it's the Klay Thompson show tonight. The full extent of his offensive arsenal on display.
Passes it to Harden. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now a 10-point Warrior lead. Timeout called, the Rockets. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Knocked away. Iguodala with the steal. From about 19 feet, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul against Curry. Paul kicks to Harden. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 12. Now Curry. 25 points in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
And the turnover again by Houston.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Stolen by Harden. Here's Paul. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 11 points for Chris Paul.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Thompson outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul finds Tucker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tucker's got 16 points.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
The shot by Paul, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Iguodala with it, and it's Harden picking him up. There's the pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. And Capella sends it back. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Houston with another.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Looney kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
Harden against Iguodala. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Harden.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Gordon dishes to Harden. Takes the 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 19 points.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Iguodala against Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Jerebko's checked in for Looney. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson with it, and he has 28 points for the game. And it's Green missing. It's stolen by Green. To the inside, Iguodala. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
Harden bounce pass. Ball outside. Here's Gordon. 5 to shoot. Over Green. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Eric Gordon. Here's Curry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Rockets trail by 9. Paul surveying the floor. Gordon finds Tucker. From deep. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Harden. Gordon's got 9 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good by Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Iguodala against Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Pass to Harden. Back to Gordon. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tucker can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Thompson. They get it back. Got a piece of it.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Drills it from outside.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Timeout called the Warriors. So for the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Gordon. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 5 assists tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
So the wing on the left. Tucker can't get it to go.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. And here is Jerebko. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Harden, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Livingston passes to Green. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jerebko. Sinks the triple. Jerebko's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific, finding the open man.
To the paint, here's Nene. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Green kicks to Iguodala. Passes it to Jerebko. Harden against Thompson. Now the pass to Livingston. And Jerebko has it in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Jerebko's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden draws the double. Nene outside. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Iguodala against Shumpert. Now Iguodala, he kicks it to Thompson. Over Harden. And he overshot that one, missing. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking at... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Cook out there with Livingston. Then there's Jerebko. Then there's Bell. And it's McKinney in at the small forward. Here's Livingston. A shot off that time, so Houston will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Free throw no good for Rivers. Warriors leading by 5. The shot's good from Jerebko.
I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
Rivers finds Green, and here's Nene. Now Tucker, defended by Jerebko. Tucker the pass to Rivers. They get it again. Now here's Green. He's covered by Livingston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Green. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Bell. And Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Jerebko. Pass to McKinney. Golden State moving the ball around. Livingston with it. Working on Green. Baseline try. Livingston no luck.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Jerebko. Here's Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
He needs to stop shooting the ball right now. This is hurting his team.
Outside jumper. Over in the corner, Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's off on the first. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Curry kicks to Green. Trying his luck deep. Sinks the triple. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
Rivers dishes to Green. Over Jerebko. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors leading by 7. Thompson outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
It is easy to get lost in the well-rounded offensive game of Klay Thompson, but let's remember, this guy is an elite defender. Quick feet, great athleticism and length. Boy, what a player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Harden outside. Poked loose. Here's McKinney to the middle. And Thompson kicks to McKinney. Shumpert with some nice deep. Rockets trail by 9. Inside. Here's Nene. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Nailed from three-point land. And that's now 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
Boy, you just love Shumpert's pre-shot routine. Gets his feet set, ready to catch and release. Beautiful.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Here's Rivers, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. No good on the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Warriors leading by 9. Right side Curry. Here's McKinney. And another basket for Golden State.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Harden finds Gordon. Thompson against Rivers. Over Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. That's to Jerebko. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the defense just slightly out of position, and Klay Thompson takes advantage. Nice.
gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris Paul's checked in for Shumpert. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Rivers in the corner. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Back to Paul. Over Urebko. And it's Paul missing.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in the zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Looney, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 17-point game. The shot's good from Paul.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Iguodala kicks it to Looney. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Thompson is double. And here's Iguodala outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Rivers. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 17. And here is Paul. Rivers finds Tucker. Harden bounce pass. Gordon for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Iguodala outside. The Rockets pull it in. Paul's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Tucker from past the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry against Paul. The rejection by Paul. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Curry against Paul. Here's Tucker. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 19. On the wing, it's Iguodala, guarded by Harden. Now Curry. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Paul kicks it to Tucker. Back to Paul. Pass to Rivers. Houston moving it around. Harden draws the double. Iguodala with the steal. Poked away and stolen by Gordon. Harden against Iguodala. Tucker makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Tucker's got 21.
Well, just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
Basket good. And that's 12 points for Draymond Green.
That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
Harden scanning the floor. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Curry against Paul. Fires top of the key. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's become one of the most recognizable shots in all of basketball. The Steph Curry jumper.
Paul kicks to Harden. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson against Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Curry against Paul. Curry with some nice D.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And Thompson kicks it to Looney. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Harden draws the double. Passes it to Gordon. Rivers in the corner. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. So they've done it. They're going to move on. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now coming off of this huge win. But, Kevin, they've still got a lot of work to do before they put their hands on any trophies.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.